If you're tired of low paying, low quality credit repair clients, watch the entire video. We're going to teach you how to attract high paying credit repair clients so you don't have to deal with that pain anymore, especially if you're anywhere from making 5 to 30K a month. So if you're stuck over there, you got to realize the biggest issue that credit repair business owners face that are stuck at that level is getting high paying qualified clients. You're getting paying clients, but they may not be as qualified. So watch the entire video. If you stick with me, I'm going to show you the system that my students and I are using to create predictability when it comes to attracting high paying clients. So I believe that if you could create a predictable system that attracts high paying quality clients, you can scale with predictability and get past that 5 to 30K a month hump. By the end of today's video, we're going to help you create this exact system. So watch the entire video. It's going to be a banger. Let's get straight to it. So, by the way, if you don't know me, please go look at my client success stories playlist on my channel. So you can click on my channel, go to playlist, and then scroll to 10K mentorship client success stories. You'll see how I've done things like help my client at least scale to over 100K a month. And I've just helped my other clients, with the proper systems to scale their businesses. And that's what I'm going to help you do today for free. So when you go over there, you'll see something that looks like this, and you can just watch all of these different videos. So you'll see all the case study, client wins, and things like that, right? So you can do that if you just need some nurturing about me, just to see where the authority is coming from. Also, what I would recommend that you do, check out my Instagram. So at Michael Benjamin, Micho Benjamin, for client wins that'll be posted on my IG highlights. So keep in mind too, before we get into the video, keep in mind that attracting high paying clients is completely different from attracting your first client. If you're new and you're attracting your first client, then obviously I'm not talking to you today. I'm talking about attracting high paying clients, meaning that you've already had some clients, you've already had some wins. If you want some game about starting, go watch my 0 to 30K a month video that I dropped, where it was a 1 hour training of what I would do if I needed to go from 0 to 30K plus a month again. So that video will be very valuable for you. I may leave it in the description, but you can go to my channel and watch it. I dropped it not too long ago. So this video specifically is for the credit repair business owner that already has clients and they're generating anywhere from 5 to 30K a month, but they're not able to scale past there. So we're going to follow two simple laws. Let's get straight to it. There's two simple laws that we're going to respect. Number one is we're going to focus on clients that want business funding. If you don't know what business funding is, this is helping clients get access to 0% interest capital usually, and we get a 10% success fee on the back end. So if we get our client $50,000 only, and then we basically get a 10% success fee, which would be $5,000. So you're going from, let's say you have a low paying $500 client or a $1,000 client, right? $1,000 now turns into a $6,000 client or however, much it turns into. So I say that to say that the LTV or lifetime value of that customer is going to be higher. So that's why we like business funding. This brings us in tune to focus on small business owners versus the average 9 to 5 everyday clients. I get a lot of my students that come into my program, they're telling me that they're struggling dealing with, these low quality clients. Obviously not having the system that I'm going to teach you today, but part of the problem sometimes is the offer issue. And the offer issue could simply be that they're attracting the wrong audience. They may be dealing with the everyday 9 to 5 person that can't even afford to afford their services, right? So go after small business owners. The reason why we like business owners too is because small business owners handle risk better than the average 9 to 5er. It is a risk to pay somebody for credit repair services, and you just got to understand that that's the reality, right? And we're living in a reality where it's an oversaturated market, so we have to do things to distinguish ourselves from the everyday person that's doing credit repair. And we're going to talk about that in today's video, so keep watching. So the second law is very simple that we're going to focus on. We're going to focus on creating long form YouTube content. This is a non-negotiable. With this new system that we're using to attract high paying clients, you have to do this. This is a non-negotiable. If you're scared of getting on video, then you're scared of getting to the money. It just is what it is. So there's something called the 7 hour rule. The 7 hour rule says that somebody needs to watch you for at least 7 hours before making a buying decision. So what we're going to do, long form SEO penetrative YouTube content is the cheat code to fill up the 7 hour rule of your prospects as soon as possible. Think about it. If you're just posting IG Reels that are 60 seconds, yeah, IG Reels are cool, but how long is it going to take for them to get up to 7 hours? If you're doing 10 to 20-minute VSLs, adding game consistently, the 7 hour rule is going to be filled up quicker. This is why this is not only non-negotiable, but it's just a simple solution to why you may be stuck at where you're at right now. All right, so you need to focus on building your personal brand. I'm not telling you to just build something that has millions of followers. This doesn't need to be anything even super fancy. It could be literally like what I'm doing right now. Screen recording, just giving game, just giving valuable gems, right? It's just being known as that person that gets results and is a thought leader in the credit or funding industry. So the easiest way that I've learned to accomplish this is long form YouTube content. This is what my mentor taught me, right? So this is what I've taught my students as well. And this is what will help you as well, right? If you take action. The longer somebody watches you, the more trust it builds if you're talking about something, right? If you're talking about something. So keep that in mind. So hold on. Hold on, my video is acting weird. Okay, I think we're good. All right, so the longer somebody watches you, the more trust it builds. Sorry, technical difficulties. Um, if you're talking about something. So the 7 hour rule says that somebody needs to watch you for at least 7 hours before making a buying decision. To be honest, you don't have to be that good. You just have to do what most credit slash funny people are not willing to do. And that is consistently adding value on YouTube long form, right? If you put two people next to each other, similar backgrounds, similar results and everything, right? If one of them has a track record of adding value on YouTube long form, the YouTube person will get the invoice completed every single time, right? So YouTube long form might be the single-handed solution that's stopping you from getting to the next level. But we're gonna teach y'all how to create it in a system so that you're able to scale in a predictable manner. So if you're dealing with low quality leads, this is one thing to keep in mind to fix that issue. Keep adding value to position yourself to attract higher quality clients, right? So keep that in mind. So some outreach activities you need to be doing daily to help create this bulletproof lead generation system. So keep doing what's already got you to 5 to 30K a month. So because sometimes it's just about doing more of what you've been doing. And then create and post long form YouTube content. So get on YouTube like literally now. Start creating and adding value. And we're going to talk about, just as far as what types of content to create. So keep watching. So running ads too, to me, you got no business running ads until you're hitting at least 15 to 20K a month. So just keep that in mind. You can literally just start by doing, if you're at 5 to 10K, start by doing YouTube long form, YouTube long form, YouTube long form, and keep doing what you've been doing. I'm not saying that YouTube long form is just going to make everything guaranteed right away. So just be patient with it because I know a lot of times people come on here and give you these promises. I'm not giving you a promise that you're going to get an instant reaction, right? Have I seen students that put a video and then it gets instant results? I've seen it happen before, but it's not always going to be like that. So keep that in mind. So the old way of generating high paying leads, this is what it was back in the day. You could do organic short form and get traffic and then run ads and then you get them on a call and close them, you good to go. Unfortunately, the old way does not work anymore. We need a more sophisticated marketing tactic because the lack of trust that's happened because of oversaturation in the marketplace. So the new way of generating high paying leads is adopting a more sophisticated hybrid model that is simple. Right? Keep that in mind. Even though we're adopting something that is more sophisticated, it's simple overall, right? So we're going to talk about it. So this is a CAT credit bulletproof scaling system funnel. So let's take a look at it real quick. So this is a CAT credit bulletproof scaling system. And I want to just dissect it a little bit. So as you see at the top, it's a whole funnel. You see at the top, we have the reels, so we still have the short form if we want to do that. See, we have the ads, which you can do as well if you're at that 15 or 20K a month mark. But the main thing I want y'all to take away from here at the top is YouTube. So you see it's in blue. When someone becomes a new engager, they come into our ecosystem. We have to attract them. So these are the different mechanisms that we're going to use to attract them. So the main thing I want y'all to focus on is that long form YouTube content. This is the new way of attracting these high paying leads, right? So the top of the funnel, when they come in, they're going to be cold. So this is them seeing videos where you're saying Okay, the best credit repair company in 2025, how to remove late payments. You're just educating. This is why it's important to put on the long form YouTube content because you're able to showcase your skills. If you go to my DIY Credit University playlist, you see me doing exactly what I'm telling you, right? I'm telling you what I did. I'm telling you what I taught my students to do. So if you do what I'm saying, you're going to be good. The reason why we have paid programs for this is because people need more context, people need accountability, right? So they come in, you're going to do long form YouTube content. That's what you're going to add in addition to what you're already doing that's keeping you at 5 to 30K a month. So eventually now they're going to become a follower, right? So as they become a follower, you're going to see now you can get into some cool tactics like doing some retargeting ads, right? And we'll keep it super simple. You don't have to do retargeting ads right away. We're just going to continue doing our YouTube VSLs, right? So our YouTube VSL is basically 10 to 20 minute just educating game. It could be about late payments, it could be about collections, etc. And then you have a call to action at the end. To learn about more, book a call with my team, right? So that's a VSL. So as far as content, as they're becoming a follower, they're falling into the middle of our funnel. As they're in the middle of our funnel, what are we doing? We're solving their problem. What is their problem? It's whatever you want to attract, right? We want to attract small business owners. So if your offer is attracting small business owners that maybe have a couple collections, then speak about a couple collections, right? If it's about attracting small business owners that have a bankruptcy, speak about bankruptcy. If it's about attracting small business owners simply just to get them access to funding, speak about that. All right. So the main thing is you want to talk about it and showcase your skills through long form YouTube content. And you want to make sure that's SEO friendly. This is where things like Claude.ai, ChatGPT comes into play. So we can get real complex with it, but I want to keep it simple, right? So you just have to drop consistent content to nurture them, right? And the thing is, I want y'all to realize, like, if you look at my channel, I've been on YouTube since like 2021. So it's not going to be overnight. Some of the videos I put in 2021, we're still eating off of those because it's consistent content to nurture people. We're not in the age where you can just get away with running ads and then people just know, like, trust you right away. It's oversaturation of the market as the economy changes as well. People are going to continue trying to get on here and be doing, credit repair funding and all that. So you have to distinguish yourself. So that, like I said, as you're posting your content, your call to action, this is where we can get, this is where we can get, how do I say it? Not necessarily super sophisticated, but you can have a free lead magnet, right? These are you got to go to great lengths to get these people, right? A lead magnet could be simply, okay, download my free guide. You're giving them information as far as how to delete hard inquiries or something like that. And then at the end of it, in that free lead magnet, it could be an ebook, it could be a Google Doc, whatever you want it to be, right? At the end of it, click here to book a call, right? As they get that freebie, that lead magnet, make sure you get their name and their email. Most importantly, their email. You're sending them nurturing emails. Retarget it back to your YouTube. You see how everything goes back to YouTube long form. When someone books a call, show them long form YouTube, right? This is how I helped XYZ remove a late payment, right? If they're dealing with late payments, it just has to be relevant to the issue that they're going through. At the end of the day, to keep it simple, you're solving a problem, so solve their damn problem, right? So eventually they're going to become a lead. It's going to lead to a conversation, right? So that's where we're at in the funnel. And as you see in the purple on the right, you see like I'm talking about setters and closers. We could talk about all that sales stuff in a different video, but I just want to keep it simple for y'all. So the conversation is going to lead to a call, right? So then you're going to offer them your high paying offer. So some of y'all, the issue might be after you implement this, you might have to restructure your offer. Some of y'all are just getting maybe $200, $300 offer. That's why nobody's respecting your services, right? Because you got to think about it. Like, let's say I come to you, I'm like, okay, I got this Rolex for you. This Rolex is $200. You're gonna look at me like I'm crazy. Like, why is it so low, right? So you got to look at your services as the same thing. So once that happens, what's gonna happen is you're going to perform the services for them, right? Obviously. So you're going to get them in the onboarding and then in the whatever your delivery is. If you have a school community, do that. If they have calls with you or if it's just done for you, credit repair service, AI software, whatever that is, right? And you get them the results, you got your VA, etc. And now what we're going to do is we're going to get them into an ascension offer. What is that going to be? That's going to be business funding. anywhere from 50 to 150K, right? We're going to get them at 0% interest. So you see why I said 5 to 15K on that Ascension offer. So now what happens is a $1,000 to $2,000 customer has a lifetime value of 5 to 15,000 additional, right? So this is how you scale. This is how you scale a credit repair business. This is how you scale a credit repair business. It's simple. It might look sophisticated, but it's simple once you actually are doing it. What we're going to do with the money from that, we're going to put it back into running our ads, right? Once we're past that 15 to 20K a month. And we reinvest the cash into ads and just continue to feed it into the actual funnel. And then we restart again. So long form YouTube is going to attract people in the beginning. They're going to become a follower. They're going to become a lead. They're going to become a customer. Happy customers, going to tell more people about us. So that is basically how you're going to create a bulletproof lead generation system that's going to help you attract high paying clients so that you can scale in a predictable manner. So that's a Cap Credit bulletproof scaling system funnel. I hope that is definitely helpful. Let's talk about content creation made simple. So when we talk about the top of funnel content, like I was telling y'all, top of funnel content is basically content for people that are new to you. So for example, we could say the best credit repair company in 2025. It's for people that just found you. So as you're educating, give them the information, they're going to watch like, oh, dang, okay, that's cool. And then maybe they don't subscribe. Maybe they do subscribe. Eventually, now you're going to be creating middle of funnel content. So this video right here is an example of middle of funnel content because I'm solving y'all issue, right? The whole goal of middle of funnel content is to help nurture those that are leads and they're interested, but maybe they haven't pulled the trigger yet. So y'all know I have a coaching program. I help credit repair business owners scale. So this is a middle of funnel type of content that's going to help you know, like, and trust me to eventually do business with me, right? So keep that in mind, right? So you're really helping these people solve their problem when it comes to middle funnel content. So how to remove late payments. 3 banks that are giving 100K in business funding, right? So as you see the content on my channel, I'm helping people when I'm not doing the helping y'all as credit repair business owners. I'm doing what I can to track small business owners that need access to funding or small business owners that might just need a temporary credit repair before they get to the funding. The whole goal is to get to the funding, right? That's the whole goal of our business. You decide what it is for your business. So then the bottom of funnel content, which is my favorite, this is a content that helps shift beliefs and makes them pull the trigger, right? So what did I look? Everything is intentional. What did I say in the beginning? We're shifting beliefs. What did I say? I believe in that if you can create a predictable system that attracts high quality clients, you can scale with predictability. I made that belief. I showed you how to do it. So now you're taking the belief of what I said, right? Because you might not have believed it before, but I just showed you throughout this video. So now you have that belief that what I said is correct. So keep that in mind. Everything's intentional. So bottom of funnel content, you're helping shift beliefs, and at the same time, you're helping them pull the trigger and make the decision to invest with you. So some of y'all will watch this video, then you're gonna book a call, and then if we see it's the right fit, you're gonna get into our coaching program. This is how this stuff works, right? So keep that in mind. It's also case study videos with how you helped XYZ fix their credit. So like I showed y'all in the beginning, the case study videos with my students, and you can see case study videos with people on other programs that we have as well. And then personal stories of yours to help relate to your audience because this is a whole game of know, like, trust factor. People are only going to do business with people that they know, like, and trust. If someone doesn't know you, if they don't like you, if they don't trust you, they're not going to buy. To keep it simple, to keep it frank, if they don't like you, they're not going to buy. I know the way that I articulate, I get poor people away from me, right? Business owners that are in my 10K program, they get around me because they like the way that I was articulating, because I'm straightforward with it, right? So the average 9 to 5er that just might have a poor mentality, they're scared to invest in themselves. I can't relate to that person. They're not gonna know, like, trust me because of the way that my stance. You gotta have a stance. Like, don't have a backbone when you're putting out your content. I'm not saying be as aggressive as me, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta have a stance essentially. So you gotta be posting consistently on YouTube to address these 3 stages of the sales funnel because most people are not ready to buy right now. That's the reality. You watching this right now, you might not be ready to buy right now. Maybe you got to watch more of my videos before you get tapped in, right? And then, like I said, respect the 7-hour rule. Some of y'all This might be the last 20, however long this video is, minutes before I fill up your 7 hour rule. Pause. Before your 7 hour rule cup gets filled up. Some of y'all, maybe you just found me. So now you got to consistently watch me. So y'all are beginning to see why it's important why you get on YouTube and drop the long form content with gems. I think y'all get it. All right, so great marketing will ultimately make selling unnecessary. And this is why my sales team, from my closer to my appointment setter, they love me because I made the job easier. So one thing you got to remember too, retarget your current clients because like I said, if you're watching this video, if you're the person we're talking to that we're intending to talk to, you're making anywhere from 5 to 30K a month with your credit repair business right now. So obviously people have paid you. So hopefully you got those people results. You got to be good at what you do. Whether you got them funding or if you got them deletions off of their credit. So you're going to retarget those current clients that had transformations working with you. Make it a priority to get a case study video with them. Literally go to my channel, just copy something similar to what I did. I invite them on. I talk about how they got with me, etc. What the process was like, what the transformation was, right? Because people have to know, like, trust you, like I said. So that'll help you continue. So you create a bulletproof lead generation system. As I showed y'all on the funnel, you see, once we get that case study, we throw it back into ads, right? And we get more people. So this is just a system. Like it's gonna help you get richer for sure. So don't be cheap too with your lead acquisition efforts. I want to tell y'all even a story. So one of my first clients that I got for credit repair was somebody that was in the same program as me, where I invested $3,500 to be in the room. So what does that tell you? That tells you that if I invested $3,500, that person had to invest $3,500 as well, which means that they were more likely to invest again. Remember what I said? We're focusing on business owners, not people that have an average 9 to 5 mindset and look at $100 as, oh, what's the guarantee, right? So focus on the right people. Stop dealing with these cheap ass people. So talk to people that think like you, talk to people that think like me, and you'll be better. So it means that they're more likely to invest again. So if you need to do all that, that's a great idea as well. Paid groups are a hack. And I didn't just join, by the way, and I didn't even intend to get that client when I first started. I was just adding value to the community without even thinking about getting clients, and then it just naturally happened. So don't do things just because you're trying to get clients. I'm just telling you a reality of what happened with my situation. People value people that are useful. So ask yourself every damn day, what can I do today to be useful? And then drop it in the form of a long form YouTube content, right? So, yeah. Or you could also create a free lead magnet, which is what I was talking about earlier, where you have a call to action on your YouTube video or wherever, and then you get their name, their email. Now you're emailing them daily valuable gems, re-shifting them back to your YouTube channel. Everything at the end of the day goes back to long form YouTube content. They have to know, like, trust you from watching the long form YouTube content. This is where the game is now if you want to attract high paying clients. So keep that in mind. If you want help creating this bulletproof lead generation system, book a call in the description below to see if my team can help you. Y'all see the call to action, right? So with that being said, keep watching my videos. If you're booking that call, we'll see you and hopefully we'll help you get richer. Y'all have a blessed one.